charities every week. So we get to see those people who are making these shows for charity. It's so nice to see you out twice in a month.
Listen, it's really, really, really important to give back.
Yeah.
So we try to do that as much as we can.
Well, I'll tell you, you have one of the longest careers on soaps anywhere, and especially in an industry, especially soaps, where you get shot every other day. To be on as long as you have, that's really a token to how well you're on that show and how well you're loved. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you, I'd love to have her back, Kate.
I'd love to come back.
And bring him back, then he'd come a few times.
Bring Ron back.
Ron, thank you. Dr. Ron, thank you for joining us too with you. Well, here are one of our friends, Barbara Luna. Barbara, this is your group.
This is your life.
No, this is your
This is our group. Yes, my husband is Steve Gerber, who is the treasurer. Good to be with the treasurer.
Of the
I
Thalians.
see you in the funniest places.
Well, always for a charity event.
Yes, always at a charity event. This is 42nd year.
That's right.
Did you see Debbie? I'm sure you saw
We've
Debbie.
had Debbie on, we've had Ruta, and we've had Carol on.
Is she wonderful?
She's wonderful.
Oh, she is so wonderful. She said, anything, I'll do anything. And John Boab is very excited about the show tonight.
Right.
There's lots of people here, lots of monies, and that's
The
what we
stage,
need.
I looked at the stage. It's the movie set right out of
It's
the
the
movie.
Harmonian Gardens, yes.
I mean, when she walks down that stage and those stairs, you know what she's going to be singing.
It's going to be very, well, hello. It's going to be very exciting. Where's your boa?
Everywhere. Now, you know, like I said, so far you've seen Debbie, you've seen Ruta, you've seen Carol, now you've seen Barbara.
Luna.
Barbara Luna from one of the most famous Star Trek episodes, Mirror, Mirror.
You have some memory. You do. Bless your
You were
heart.
so good in that. Everyone remembers that.
Marlena. Thank you.
We'll go inside and have a good time.
Oh, I'm going to.
right.
Thank you very much.
And her husband's standing behind there, and I'll have to get.
Steve Gerber.
Well, this is Old Home Week because, you know,
Yes.
with all the charities we go to, we haven't seen Sandra Gould, and I'll tell you who she is if you haven't watched us 2 weeks ago. In about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes.
That's when we've seen each other.
Yes.
Now she has.
That shirt, I have to tell you, it is the prettiest shirt. Don't you agree? Look at that.
She notices everything. You know why? She was the nosy neighbor in Bewitched, Mrs. Kravitz.
Yes.
Now listen, they are going to have kind of a remake with one of her friends who was on the show, and they're doing some typecasting. She's going to play a witch again. Because
No, last time I wasn't a witch. This time I am a witch. A real one.
this is quite an event. I mean,
Oh, it's wonderful. It's really, well, we go to a lot of events.
Of course.
The last one was the duck race.
the rubber ducky
The
derby.
rubber ducky, and that was a wonderful thing.
was.
We do a lot of charity things.
And you know, when she says we, she means we, because she's cooked downtown for Meals on Wheels. She's been involved with an awful lot of charity events.
Yeah.
And we have one coming up that we're going to call on you to help.
Oh, I hope so.
We are
Wh-
going
which
to
one?
Orange County, and on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we are going to feed every homeless person in Orange County.
Oh.
And with 5 organizations, the YWCA, the Thalians, the Lions, the Vikings.
I'll serve.
Yes, and you know something? We're going to have a big press party at the beginning of December. I'm going to give you a call. Would you come down and spend
I
an
would
afternoon?
love to. I'll serve.
And you know something?
I'll be away.
We'll see if we can get Donna Crean to come help us, so.
Wonderful. If you want me to cook?
No, I'm going to have it all prepared ahead of time, just delivered.
Oh, because I cook about 15 turkeys at the mission. And everybody lines up for
Right.
my turkeys. You don't look like this for nothing. You know?
I don't want to say anything, but if you're eating down at the mission, you're lining up for just about anything, so they're hungry as it is.
That's right.
It's a waiting audience.
Yeah.
Miss Sandra, thank you for being
Thank
with us
you,
tonight.
thank
It's going to
you.
be a big night, huh?
Yes, it always is. I've
Well-
been a member for 22 years, and we've done some awfully good things. And Debbie and Ruta are incredible. So I'm very happy to be here.
Maybe we'll check in with you a little bit later and see how the
Okay.
evening went, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
I need
Thank
one
you.
thing from you.
What? I love it. I love it. I'm staying.
Mrs. Kravitz. Well, for those of you who are into comedy, Fred Travalena, Comedy Central, and anything other comedy show that you can think of at the Improv.
Right.
Now, I understand you've been doing a little pilot.
Yes, it's called Stand Up with Fred Travalena, and
How ingenious.
how ingenious.
That's almost like we had Tony Danza on. Tony, what's the name of the show? The Tony Danza Show.
Yeah, like President Clinton starring in a show called Politics.
Right.
It's a stand-up comedy show, all new comics, fantastic guys. And it was produced by INSP Television, a division of the old Family Channel.
Right.
And it's supposed to be on Comedy Central soon. Get to work, guys. It's a great show. And I've got my singing CD, which is coming out in about a month.
Right.
All original songs. And I've been just having a blast. I'm working on a couple of books, and I just came back from Washington. I got to see Bill Clinton there. I got to fill in for him because he was late.
Yeah. You didn't go to China for the China deal, huh?
No, but the people got to see yell at me. They said, why you sure not to starch?
Now, you know, across the street there is...
It's a major thing.
It's a demonstration going on. The president of China's in town.
Yeah.
And he's making an appearance probably in this hotel upstairs.
Well, the truth is, they couldn't do that in China. But they can do it here, and I think it's great. And I think that opening up China the way we're doing it since the Nixon days is the right move. And the Tiananmen Square thing is not going to go away. And I think that Clinton addressed it right between the eyes last week. I was in Washington when he did that. And the world is changing fast. Democracy is growing, and there's no real way to stop it anymore.
Well, it tells you what this town's about, because the president of China, the largest populated country in the world, is here in this hotel tonight, and no one cares because Carol Channing's there.
That's
It's Hollywood.
I didn't quite think of it. I'm not going to do Hero Dolly or any of that
Wait a minute. She didn't like the egg roll, so man, down in the kitchen and start frying, baby.
I didn't quite think of it that way. The president of China and Carol Channing.
Don't steal my material, but can you believe that no one gives a hoot about him? They're all here for Carol Channing.
You know, because Carol Channing sang a tune to him. You know what it was?
What?
Chang, chang, chang.
We're bad.
We're bad. We're
All
bad.
right.
We're bad.
We're going to check it out
Thank
tonight?
you. We're going to check it out. And if Robert De Niro were here, we'd say,
I want to tell you something. I knew Dolly when she wasn't Dolly. You understand me?
No.
Did you hear what I says?
When she was in a biblical sense.
Don't start with me. That's right, because she sings. She got big eyes. Hear me?
great to see you as always. I love the shirt.
You got it.
You take care.
All right. I'm lucky enough to be with one of the most beautiful women, not in Hollywood, but the world. And we are here tonight as twins.
I'm not going to do that.
I tried. It didn't work.
No, no, no.
Barbi Bentan. Barbi, this is not your first time here.
No, I've been to many Thalians parties, but not lately.
Lately.
Not
what
lately.
are you doing? As I'm trying to still get my button. I'll tell you what I am. I'm so excited. I'm fumbling with my button. You know, a young kid can't get his button off. I can't get mine on. Now, let me ask you, what's going on with you now, business-wise?
Business-wise, I've kind of gotten out of the acting area. I continue to sing, and in fact, I've gotten into opera.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, I'm a coloratura,
Yeah.
which is a high soprano for those that don't know. And I do plays and musicals occasionally. Can't say that I do much TV because I live in Colorado now, a little town called Aspen, and I spend half a year in Hawaii. But what I'm doing business-wise, strangely enough, is interior design.
Really?
Yes.
Designs by Barbi, or?
Yes, but not houses. I'm finished with that. So I'm getting into hotels and restaurants, stores.
Now, you mentioned also musicals, and if you're going to talk about musicals, this is a place to be with Carol Channing,
it is, I know.
Debbie.
And Carol Channing is the ultimate pro. I once gave out an award with her, and she was terrific. We rehearsed it so many times so that it would look like we did it on the spur of the moment. And very few other people can do that.
Right.
They have to do it on the spur of the moment, and they usually blow it.
You know, everyone talks about what a pro she is and how much they love working with her. But just off the camera, she has such a great personality.
And it's so big.
I know.
Barbie, it's so good to see you.
I mean, she's one person who can fill a stage like no one's ever
She's
seen.
marvelous. She's a perfect dolly.
Yeah.
But Ruta Lee's also a very good dolly.
Right, you know the dress that Ruta's wearing tonight, she wore in the play?
Oh, did she?
That's her play dress. Great. Listen, Barbi, thank you for visiting with us.
It was
And I want to tell you,
pleasure.
you're on the town.
Hey, that's where I want to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the secret what makes Jack LaLanne strong. First of all, I saw what he's using for weights. Barbi Bentan.
Absolutely. I like live weights. That's the best. Didn't she look good?
Oh, she looks
Looks
fantastic.
terrific, really good. That's why keep in shape to enjoy those wonderful young girls.
You know,
You never get too old to admire something that's gorgeous and beautiful.
I can understand. You know, he picked her up and he was doing the flexes with her. And if I had Barbi Bentan in my arms like that too, Jack, I'd be pumping like that every day.
Hey!
Now, are you going to swim this year?
The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to swim from Catalina Island to Los Angeles underwater. I'll be underwater 22 hours. It's about 26 miles. And if I do another feat, that's what I'm going to do.
That's
Because
it.
my wife says, if you do another feat, I'll divorce you. And I say, promise?
Yeah. Now, take my wife. Take her. Take her.
Take her.
Now, you know, the interesting side is he's been doing these feats of swimming for quite a long time, usually around your birthday.
Yeah.
But now you're going to do this with El Nino coming.
Oh, the El Nino. I think they've overblown that El Nino.
I
Is that
think
true?
so. But you're going to do it underwater, so you're going to swim
Underwater. I'll be
come up.
No, you can't come up.
Straight underwater.
You got underwater. I'll take food underwater. I'll take either tanks. They'll change tanks. They'll lower tanks down to me, and I'll change them every hour and a half.
Okay.
So that's how I'll do it.
Can you believe this? Jack, how long have you been on television?
I was on television 34 years. In fact, it looks like I'm going back on again.
Are you
I'm
really?
going to be back on 7 days a week. We're working on contracts right now, so we'll see what happens.
When did you actually start in television?
On 1951 through 85.
And what really got you on television to begin with? I mean, what was what went an emotion that actually put you on for
On television?
Yeah.
I auditioned. They auditioned over 1,000 people for a health show, and I happened to win out. That was it.
What longevity?
First health show ever on television.
Realize how many people have imitated you now?
Well, I'm very flattered and honored. I wish there were more. People need help. You look around here, how many out-of-condition people there are today? More than ever. It's a sad commentary. What we know about nutrition, what we know about exercise, every American should be in terrific shape.
Right.
Absolutely. But they have to do it.
I want you to take a look at how great Jack looks. And Jack, will you share with the audience how old you are?
I'm 83.
Can you believe
Well,
this? At
right,
83
you
years
got to
old?
be something.
I honestly think it's doing the flex with Barbi Bentan myself.
Clean thoughts and dirty girls. That's the secret. No, you know the key to it? I'm in that gym every morning, boy, at 5 o'clock, 7 days a week, 5 to 7 I work out. To leave a hot bed, leave a hot woman, go into a cold gym, that is dedication.
You're right. I wouldn't touch that line if they gave it
Well,
to
that's
me.
the truth.
There's something about...
Don't lose your sense of humor.
Wait a minute. There's something about leaving a cold gym, going back in a warm bed, a hot bed with a hot woman also.
Yeah. We'll figure it out later.
All right. Jack,
Okay.
thank you for visiting with us on the
Remember,
town.
all you folks, anything in life is possible, and it's never too late, and God helps them that help themselves.
You heard
help
it
you.
right here.
Hey, good seeing you.
You're great, Jack.
Hey,
thank you, my friend.
Happy Saturday.
Same to you.
Okay, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. We had a wonderful time bringing you these great stars from the Century Plaza Hotel where the Thalians put their 1997 ball together for Carol Channing. Until next week, we'll take you to another great location, another great charity, and a whole set of new stars. You're on the town with Mike Farah.